Hi there everyone, it's Musical Aviator. We haven't done a proper stream since last Milk Run Monday. There was a request to do the Dash 8, but I've decided that Dash 8 day is probably going to be better next week because that's Easter. We'll have more time since I won't be at work, instead of coming home at a few minutes before now. So today I'll be flying the 777 down to Melbourne as Kalitta Air, where our call sign is Connie246. Sydney's had quite a bit of rain over the last couple of weeks, however it seems to have cleared up today. Probably going to be a few showers in the next couple of days, but today it's relatively dry, which is good, because there have been some flooding happening down in Sydney as well, which is never a good thing. Looking at the weather here in the air though, between Sydney and Melbourne, we have quite a bit of headwind, so the flight plan has decided to spit us out at flight level 280 today, even though in a 777 capable of flying up to like 41,000, just to keep us out of that headwind. Nice Qantas, it's like a 320 just landing there. So in fact, flying from Darwin to London. I'm glad I'm not doing that today. So Connie246, service up from Sydney to Melbourne, carrying a bunch of freight. Go ahead and chuck in the stairs now. And we'll jump on board our aircraft, which is currently cold and dark. Get those stairs into place. Oh, Toyota Inspector, doing pretty good. Lots of social activities over the last couple of weeks. Went out to a large event, group camping, dressing up in knights in shining armor, playing lots of music, doing quests. Great fun. Let's jump in. So, aircraft is cold and dark, but we do have ground power. Going to connect that in now. Batteries on. Let's pop the dome light in. Haven't seen you around for a while, Toyota Inspector. How's the South Island going these days? Cool, enjoying the musical videos too. There's more where that came from. I had a bit of an experience of rediscovering some repertoire, so I've been trying to get a few of those onto YouTube, really. So I had to perform a few on Saturday. Cool, Sydney to Melbourne. That's good to go. Alright, be careful of your ears. We're going to get some really loud squawking noises from the aircraft in just a few minutes. And hello from Cross in Auckland. Tried to get to Auckland in about 2020, but yeah, that didn't happen, did it? Whether it happens again at some point, I don't know. I know we physically can go, but now I've got money tied up in other hobbies. I think I might. No, I should probably sit here, wait for the boot up to occur. Edit some of the charts. Here we go. Noise, noise, noise. Yeah, that was a bit extreme. Cool, so that's done, and we'll come up the top, set the ADRU to on, cabin utilities are on. Don't need the beacon yet. And let's plug in our checklist. Okay, oxygen test. That's checked, 100%. Instruments, we don't have them yet, so we're going to leave that unchecked. And the park brake is not yet on. That's sorted. Okay, into the FMS. Eric data up to April the 21st, currently to April the 11th. Position initialization started. We're out of Sydney to Melbourne. And I hit the request. We're a Boeing triple. It's that one though. Back to this, we want to have a few things sorted out. I've already got the taxiways, airport. I want the parking bays for international side. Cool. And our departure is almost certainly going to be the Dina 7. Complete that in. You moved into your new house. Things going well. Taxi is going to be the simplest thing in the world. We're going to push back, nose to the right, taxi on Alpha 1 to the runway. That'll take about 8 minutes. No, it'll probably take like 2 minutes. We have to wait for the engines to warm up. Melbourne. I just wrote it like we pronounce it, I guess. Melbourne. Should be B-I-N. M-A-L-B-I-N. Alright, we'll load that in. Hello there, 777 Bob. Doing pretty good. Bit of leg and ankle strain from doing nearly 30 kilometers of walking over the last weekend. But we're getting there. Work wants me to work early tomorrow. They're doing an 8 o'clock shift, so also not cool. We are CKS 246. Come down there. TSAT Wollongong Razzie Melbourne. Confirmed. Performance. So gross weight we need to pull in from the flight plan. Melbourne, yes. So trip 21. Gross weight, no, zero fuel weight 506.9 pounds, of course. Reserves 18.6 from the flight plan. Loading in the wind. And also grab the forecast. Sorted. Alright. Flaps will be flap 15, CG is 26, and let's head over to our performance calculator. New Zealand going to be hit by a tropical storm. Well, Sydney knows all about that. Been flooding more often than not over the last 2 months. But today, for the first time in many, many weeks, we can select dry. Flap will be 15, AC packs will be auto, anti-ice is not required. Let's pick up the ATIS. Let's turn on the radio so we can actually hear the radio, the ATIS. That could help. It's 2625. Yeah.
Sydney Terminal Information Golf. Expect instrument approach. Runway 16 left and 16 right for arrivals and departures. Independent parallel departures in progress. Wind, 160 degrees, 18 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud broken 1,800 feet. Temperature 22. QNH 1018. On first contact with Sydney ground or approach, notify receipt of information golf. Time check, 0942.
Okay, let's get some of these doors open. Cargo's open and the box open. Actually, not the box, don't need that one. Gonna take open the main deck.
Sydney Terminal Information Golf. Expect instrument approach. Runway 16 left and 16 right for arrivals and departures. Independent parallel departures in progress. Wind, 160 degrees, 18 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud broken 1,800 feet. Temperature 22. QNH 1018. On first contact with Sydney ground or approach, notify receipt of information.
That's good for us. So the wind is 160 straight down the runway. 18. Temperature 22. And the QNH 1018. Takeoff weight is going to be 558. And it was 26. Good-o. I like these numbers. Selected temp is 60. And the V speeds is specified 138, 43, 54. Ah, that's right, we haven't selected the departure yet. 16 right. Select temperature is going to be 60. 38, 43, 55. Set. Cool. That's most of that stuff done. Let's have a look outside, see what the boarding is doing. Still waiting on the load to come out. Do a walk around. It's not a storm, it's just normal rain, aka New Zealand, as per standard. That said, Sydney's had more rain than New Zealand over last month. We haven't selected this yet. Darn it. What's he trying to do there? Can't tell. Right, gonna have to drop him out because he wants to spin around like a record. Oh, really? Out to the front we go. Okay, we've just hit the bottom of the stairs. Pitot probe, just one of them on that side, plus a ice sensor. There's a Rego 772, just like the kind of aircraft we are almost. Nose wheel is happy. Walk around the front of this. Okay, we have two pitots. Angle of attack up there, plus a nice sensor. Good out. Looking under there, we've got a little bit of scoring under there. That's a little bit concerning. I know it's just part of the repaint, but you know, if you looked at that as a pilot, you go, is something leaking out of the thrust reverser there? Looks like an oil of some description. Okay, landing gear's looking good. Back here we have the brake lines. Just make sure they're all in good nick, not leaking. Out to the wingtips, make sure our lights are on. Here's everything in. Yep, that's definitely a green light. Up here we can see that our stabilizer is set to the middle marker. There's three of them, top, bottom and middle. Just a check of the tail. Nothing spectacular has happened there. Yeah, I hear the DHL triple with Singapore Airlines instead of Kalitta, or maybe in addition to. I was finding it really weird how the APU on the 777 just vents into one side instead of both. Okay, that's on the middle marker. Good to hear. Kalitta coming in from the US, so that'll be this flight essentially. This one comes in from Los Angeles direct to Sydney. Out to the wingtip. Good red. Hello, home email. I was at work today, so, you know, whatever. I'm about as formal as the pilot here in his jeans. The good thing about flying freight, no customers to work with. Your customers are a box. Okay, then there's no covers up on there either. And I'm good to go back upstairs. Yeah, between me getting out of my car and booting up the sim was a few seconds. I don't think an entire minute had passed. It's a thing about working these later shifts. Okay, time to have a chat to Sydney ground, I guess it is. 126.5. Looks like our IRS is up, so flight instruments, heading and altimeters. I'm showing an altimeter of 1018, both sides. That's set, and heading is 244, both sides. It'll be 155. Sydney ground, Connie 246 requesting clearance to Melbourne.
Connie 246, g'day, Sydney ground, cleared Melbourne via Wollongong flight plane route, Dina 7 departure, runway 16 right, climb via the SID 5000, squawk 4203, departure frequency 124.4.
Go to Melbourne via the Dina 7 departure, runway 16 right, initial climb 5000, score code 4203, and departures 124.4, Connie 246.
Connie 246.
5000 is set. Score code 4203, set. And there goes the rain. Bang. Test passed. I'll start up the APU now.
Sydney ground, good evening, velocity 874.
Velocity 874, g'day, Sydney ground.
Velocity 874.
Yep, heading 155.
Less than 3, information hotel.
That's Sydney. I recognise that one. It's not 160
Velocity
here, it's 5 degrees off.
74, cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong flight plane route. Wollongong, correction, Abbey 3 departure. Runway 16 left, climb via the sit to 5,000,
Just gonna
squawk
hit this button here.
3623, departure frequency 124.4.
Cleared to Melbourne by Wollongong, flight plan route. Abbey 3 departure, runway 16 left, climb by the sit to 5,000. Squawk 3623 and departure frequency 124.4, velocity 874.
Velocity 874.
Okay, light bulbs are all good. Pressurization outflow valves are automatic. I do believe APU is running. Yeah, that's pretty much true. No really good Avalon charter flights. They all seem to be going direct to. Okay, park and brake set. And that is our pre-flight checklist complete. Okay, after departure, it is runway heading up to 800 feet, then direct to Dunes, Dina, and then Campy Wollongong. Initial climb 5,000, there's a minimum altitude of 2,700 at 10 DME, which is simple. Looking at our taxi plan, we saw it before, pushing back nose to the right, taxiing out via Alpha 1. The runway is 3,900 meters, 12,999 feet. Obviously it's a 2-engine departure with flaps 15. V-speeds have been set. The V1 was 143. Discadan and Raiders. Hi Discadan, hope you're well. Exploring Neo Fly. Cool. I'm going to set terrain on my side also. Obviously we need TCAS on. And we'll advance to the next before start checklist. Supernary science, go on. In fact, they can probably go auto for the both since there's no one back there. MCP is set. We have V2 155. Track is 155. Altitude 5,000. Takeoff speeds have been set. CD pre-flight is complete. Trim just waiting on that one. And the taxi and takeoff briefing, I just did it. Let's see if we can get some of these doors closed. We can.
Sydney ground cadet, clearance 422, vacated 16 right for domestic Bay 10.
Qantas 422, g'day Sydney ground via Bravo, cross runway 25.
Taxi by Bravo, cross runway 25, Qantas 422.
Alrighty, let's get those ground connections. They're ready. Connections are removed. Start the ACARS downlink, pre-flight, out of Sydney to Melbourne. Estimated time of departure, the current time showing 58 the hour, so it'll be about 20 minutes. En route time is 1 hour and 12 minutes. CKS, that is correct. Let's connect that. Cool. Alright, trim needs to go on. We are ready to move that, so before we do that, beacon is on. Thrust limits in. Trim should be set 5.25. Set. Okay, trim is done. And 4-start checklist is completed. Ready to push. Onto 4.4. Got to go ahead and turn on transponder. Hello David, hope you're well. Window heats need to go in. And everything's ready for our start. Sitting ground, Connie 246 at gate 3 freight, ready for push with Golf.
Connie 246 information, hotel's current, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, hotel, Connie 246. So I need to listen to that ATIS once again.
Locking gear.
Yeah, it's a nice cockpit, the Triple. Got to give him that. 7.8 or this one, I'm not sure. Obviously PMDG is better than any of the 7.8 offerings at the moment, but you know, the 787 flies a lot like a 777 as far as the cockpit flows are concerned. Some of the bits are in different places, but whatever. Okay.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Started well.
We clear to start. I'm going to start up number the left first and then the right.
Yeah, ground Qantas 1952 with you at on Bravo, taxiway Bravo 5 for domestic Delta 5. Qantas
And engine left set to run.
Qantas 1952, taxi via Bravo and Bravo 1 to the bay.
Bravo 1 to the bay, Qantas 1952.
Just chuck that logo light in. LCD screen mod for the Triple. Nice. And we'll start up the right side. That N2's are moving. Right engine set to run. Let the fade ecto
Qantas
thing.
1952, that's Bravo 2, my apologies.
Indeed, when did it start raining again?
Okay, Bravo 2, Qantas 1952.
Yep, music's doing pretty good. Getting there. Took a while to start up.
He's going 198 trees, bringing the speed back, and we're established-ish. 16 right.
Why is it telling
New
us?
Zealand 1983, Sydney Tower, hello again. The wind 170 degrees, 18 knots, with reports of severe shear below 300 feet. Runway standby, no, not clear to land.
Yeah, kicked my butt on the last one. Copy the shear, and 16 right will continue approach number 1, 1983.
Brakes us out. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, cleared to disconnect. We'll see you on the left side. Yeah, I've got...
I haven't done a go around from 180 feet in a long time.
Roger that. All stations stand by for a controller change.
Yeah, I've got quite a good chance of a bit of bumpiness upstairs.
198 trees bringing the speed back to VREF +5.
That said...
Means nothing to everybody else on the frequency.
Means a lot to him, though.
I beg to differ because he wouldn't know what VREF +5 is for your weight of that aircraft.
He doesn't have to know what the exact speed is. I'm just advising him. I'm giving him VREF +5, which is my touchdown speed +5 knots.
Alright,
yeah, but he does
New Zealand 1983, clear to land, runway 16 right.
16 right, clear to land, 198 tree.
All stations, grounds moving up the tower.
Catch you there. Yeah, I'm thinking there's going to be a bit of turbulence upstairs.
Take the point, sometimes we give him information and the tower goes, what?
Left is clear, right is clear.
He's clear to disconnect.
Back in the old days, tower used to get their PTLs.
Tower Qantas 482 vacated and
a bit overly happy today.
One of the gates down the end there. Qantas 482, taxi Bravo, cross runway 25, Bravo 2 to the bay. Bravo cross 25, Bravo 2 to the bay, thanks. 482.
Turn my headset down a little. It's probably going to be quite turbulent upstairs. We've got a cruising altitude today of 28,000 feet. That's level 280. Mostly to keep us out of a headwind. It's like 100 knot headwind up there. You can see that here at 280 we've got about 50, 60, 70, 80 knots, and up here we have like 120. So keeping below 30,000 feet. Otherwise we lose a bunch of headwind.
Sydney approach, flight of 465, established ILS 16 right.
There's the chatty New Zealander.
Flight of 465, good day, Sydney Tower, continue approach.
Continue approach, flight of 465.
Sydney Tower, Connie 246, ready for taxi with hotel.
Connie 246, taxi Alpha 1 holding point, runway 16 right.
Alpha 1 holding point, runway 16 right, Connie 246. Well, I can physically see it, so there's no need to go to the charts for that. And got to arm LNAV and VNAV for the departure.
So 183 makes the right turn after a short stop on Golf, and we're parking Pier Charlie Gate 5 forward.
New Zealand 1983, taxi to the bay via Golf.
Indeed, triple.
Golf to my gate, 198.
FlyDock 465, runway 16 right, cleared to land.
16 right, cleared to land, FlyDock 465.
Okay, before takeoff checks. ADR's not required. Recall has been checked. Flight controls, I'll do them in a second. Ground equipment is removed. And waiting on flaps. Flaps 15 set. Flight controls. Controls are good. M4 takeoff checklist, flaps green, checklist complete. Tower Connie 246 is ready at 16 right.
Connie 246, hold position.
Hold position, Connie 246. There's the inbound, I can see him just broken out of the cloud there. Just going to do a test on the radar.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Radar's happy, I'll take terrain on my side. Lost the other aircraft, where is he? Oh, there he is. Yes, I do.
Connie 246, runway 16 right, line up and wait.
16 right, line up, wait, Connie 246. The same as all the Boeings. North or south, 2 digits. East or west, 3 digits.
And approach, FlyDock 465, vacated 16 right at Golf.
FlyDock 465, Sydney Tower, taxi via Golf to the parking.
Taxi Golf to parking, FlyDock 465, thanks for your help.
Connie 246, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
16 right, clear for takeoff, Connie 246. Lights. Okay, engine stabilize.
Tower velocity 874 is bay 40.
Togo.
Velocity 874, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, thank you.
80 knots. Check. Positive rate. Gear up.
Connie 246, contact departures, g'day.
Departures, Connie 246.
Descending Glassdoor 6000, number 4 rotating.
Rex 42, so which on the localizer 160, right.
Rex 42, cheers, contact the tower 120.5, bye bye.
24.5, have a good night, cheers.
Flaps 5, check flap 5. Departures, Connie 246, climbing 5,000, passing 2,300.
Connie 246, departures, G'day, you're identified, climb by the SID flight level 280.
Climb by the SID flight level 280, Connie 246.
And that Connie 246, you can actually cancel the SID, you can turn right, track direct to Wollongong Plain Road.
Direct Wollongong Plain Route, Connie 246. Flaps 1. And get those windscreen wipers off. Bye bye Sydney. Direct 2. Set. Hi there Ralphie, not doing too bad. And flaps up.
Qantas 784, turn right, heading 070 for base.
Turn right to base, heading 070, Qantas 784.
November 254 Romeo Whiskey at Boogie, turn left, Kent Star, turn left, heading 340.
At Boogie, cancel, Star left, heading 340, number 400.
Up takeoff checks. Okay, landing gear is up, flaps are up, checks complete. And back to the weather on my side. And then New Sky, how you doing?
Qantas 784, turn right, heading 110. Join localizer, runway 16 right. Cleared ILS approach, runway 16 right.
South 28,
right, heading 110,
east 163.
All right, let's approach 163.
Is it this direction or the other way? It's that way. Alright, cool. So put the S in front, like that. That's your first waypoint. And you're all on whole waypoint, so that's easy enough. So for the north and west ones, it's the same. Say north 21, west 140. Just like that. Just going to move up there. So that's how you do it. Anyway, we're at clearing up to 28,000 feet right now. So that's all fine. For some reason my phone isn't on that thing, so just going to be a second while I try and figure that out. Thought that was already on. Certainly not that.
Qantas 784, contact the tower 120.5, bye bye.
contacting tower 124.4.
Quarter 784, just confirm it was 120.5.
Yeah, having problems there. 120.5. Quarter 784.
And sorry, actually, Connor 784. Are you for 316 left or 16 right here?
Yeah, I had a problem getting established and flying manual now.
No, that's all good. Just wanted to make sure. You can contact the tower 1205. Bye-bye.
1205, thanks for your coverage.
They're on a standard set, cross-check 1013. Bit of
Connie 246, contact center 129.8, bye-bye.
129.8, Connie 246.
There. Land. Runway 17, clear to land, ambulance 334.
Oh,
that's
2
descend by start 3000 from Delta, clear to ILS approach.
Then 3000 from Delta, clear ILS 16,
Melbourne Center, Connie 246, climbing flight level 280, passing 230.
Uh, 246, g'day Melbourne Center.
And taxi with you, flight level 520.
Taper 2, g'day.
Melbourne Center, g'day, Speedbird 1174 on the climb out of Melbourne, passing 4,200 for 5,000.
Speedbird 1174, g'day, you're identified, climb flight level 370.
Up to 370, Speedbird 1174.
Premier Hotel Delta, descend at 6,000.
Sending 6,000, Romeo Hotel Delta.
Just 4142 at Delta, contact tower 120.5, see ya.
At Delta, contact tower 120, just off 5, just off 4142, thanks very much.
Velocity 347, you're leaving my airspace to the north, control service is terminated, twitch Unicom 1228, see ya.
Thank you, 1228, velocity 347, g'day.
Olympic 312, descend 10,000, QNH 1018.
One down to 13,000 feet and 1018 the QNH for Olympic 312.
Olympic 312, descend
Oh, the Yuma?
10,000.
16, eh? Let's see.
You said
I could probably
10,000
make that.
feet for Olympic
Sure,
312.
why not?
Kilo Romeo Zulu, contact me 129.8, expect star.
129.8, talk to you soon. Kilo Romeo Zulu.
I'll just send to start 5392 radio check. Skyways 5392, readability 5.
Very good, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Class 32, overhead Delta, contact tower 120.5, see ya.
On Delta 1205, 132.
Romeo Hotel Delta, descend 5-star 3000 from Delta, clear ILS approach, runway 16.
And cleared 3000 ILS approach runway 36 from Delta. 18.
Joel had a phone call in my ear. I'm off that phone call now. So Mark's PKS asking, you're about to pass overhead. Cool. Mikil Jensen, hi from the DK. I don't know what DK is, but anyway. Milk run is a Australian term which means, you know, they used to send out milk. Like you could buy milk on subscription, and a milkman would come around to your house and deliver the milk once a week. And so when Vatsim Australia was making an event between Sydney and Melbourne, we thought we'd call it the milk run because you know, happened once a week, pretty regular occurrence, and it's nothing, you know, nothing particularly special. We're not flying to like Uluru or anything weird. It's just the major trunk route between Australia's largest two cities. Easy, simple, basic.
490, descend 8,000.
Descend 8,000, 49.
Denmark. Very nice. You know that Denmark and Sydney have something in common? The Sydney Opera House was designed by a Danish architect.
November Golf, contact me 123.75.
I've got the top of climb straight ahead, 340. That's one.
Center Indian November Golf 123.75.
Okay, economy speed Mach decimal 804. I'm happy with that. Uber from Germany. Nice.
Romeo Hotel Delta, overhead Delta, contact tower 120.5, see ya.
Overhead Delta 120.5, Romeo Hotel Delta.
So yeah, because Sydney and Melbourne were the most common flight that Australians always fly in Vatsim, we thought instead of trying to move people away from Sydney and Melbourne all the time, we just pop ATC on there once a week.
Center ambulance 334 vacated.
Yes, Drogon Utzon. That's the one.
Taxi the ambulance 334.
Mr. Utzon. Designer of the Opera House.
3579, contact me 123.8.
123.8, Rex 3579.
Melbourne Center, just 675, proper descent.
Just 675, descend flight level 240, contact me 129.8.
240, contact you 129.8, just 675.
Melbourne Center, Rex 3579, flight level 150.
Rex 3579. Qantas 490, descend at 6,000, cancel star, turn left heading 360.
Descend 6,000, turn left heading 360, over there, Qantas 490.
Melbourne Centre, Jetstar 675, flight, descending file 240.
Jetstar 675, stars, route 3 arrival, runway 16 right.
So can you please repeat last transition, Jetstar 675?
Jetstar 675, star is the Rivet 3 arrival, runway 16 right.
Rivet 3, runway 16 right, Jetstar 675.
10 Kilo Ringo, leaving flight 350 for 240.
Australia and Denmark has one more thing in common. What's your Australia and Denmark connection there?
Qantas 503.
Got camera coming up.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 503.
Qantas 503, contact me 129.8.
No, I'm not sure what you're getting at. Australia and Denmark.
Qantas 490, contact approach 124.4.
Contact 1244, Qantas 490.
Jetstar 518, contact approach 124.4.
124.4, Qantas, Jetstar 518.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 503.
Quest 503, star is the Rivet 3
Great Lord
arrival,
Doofus,
runway
thanks
16 left, when ready, flight level 240.
Well, I give up, but maybe the Great Lord Doofus can
Star arrival. Star is
can win the prize.
3, arrival runway 16 left, and what's that flight level 240?
Quest 503, ASAP.
Down 240 when ready.
Okay, run with 32,000 pound of fuel.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, re-cleared Rivet 3 arrival, runway 16 left.
Okay, copy, Rivet 316 left. Kilo Romeo Zulu.
The Tasmanian girl. That's a princess of Denmark. Forgot about that.
Velocity 1579, descend via descend 3000 from Bell to Clyde Isles approach.
Descend 3000 from Delta, Cleared ILS approach, velocity 1579.
Wouldn't it be funny if we gave them titles like we used to?
November Golf, Melbourne Centre.
Princess Mary of Hobart.
Melbourne Centre, India November Golf.
India November Golf, expect Isles approach, runway 26, when ready, descend flight level 250.
So Dallas into runway 26, when ready, down to 250, India November Golf, thank you.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, descend 10,000, QNH 1018.
Good old KRZ.
10,000, 1018, Kilo Romeo Zulu.
Nice and busy on frequency tonight. Good to hear it. That's because it's a combined sector. The Melbourne South sector is covering the entirety.
527 descend via star 6000.
So it's essentially two frequencies running at the same time. Indeed. Queen from Tasmania. That's like, I'm not sure what it'd be like in Denmark. Maybe, because didn't Denmark have Greenland as a possession at some stage? So yeah.
You send 10,000, QNH 1018, just on 675.
I don't think it's like that anymore.
Descend 10,000, QNH
But I feel like the relationship between Australia and Tasmania is probably a bit similar to Denmark and Greenland. It's much colder, much weirder, and people there speak funny.
Melbourne Centre Rex 3579 request.
3579, go ahead.
Rex 3579 request direct Wynyard Echo Delta for the RNAV 27.
Rex 3579, that's approved, track direct Wynyard November Delta.
It's looking down in Melbourne, it's runway 16 down there as well.
Wynyard Echo Delta, Rex 3579, thanks.
Pick up our
Echo Delta.
Runway 16 arrivals.
Jetstar 527, contact approach 132.0.
132.0, see ya.
Speedbird 1174 request. 1174, go ahead.
Just asking for 5 minutes.
Okay, that's completed.
So 1124 report when you're back.
Okay, from Lizzie direct to Horus, below 9,000, Nifa below 6,000, Belter, and then at Belter 185 knots.
Velocity 1529 overhead Belter.
STW Tran Vids from Perth, good to see.
Overhead Belter.
Farah Islands.
120.5, velocity 1579.
That's pretty cool.
Olympic 312, contact approach 124.4, see ya.
Going to approach 124.4 and thanks, see ya.
Kilo Romeo Zulu, contact approach 124.4. See ya.
Getting back course is 160 and minimums, which is probably the most important bit, 640 feet. There's that.
That's Center Walker 499.
QNH is 1023.
Walker 499, departed Canberra on climb for level 1 tree.
Walker 499, climb, identify, climb flight level 130.
Flight level 130 for Walker 499, I think.
That's ready to roll. Vaga. Sounds cool. I don't get over to Europe nearly enough in Flight Sim. Because to do, Europe on Vatsim, you need to be up at European times, which tends to be the flip side of this clock. So getting up at 6 in the morning to go flying on Vatsim. Tomorrow I'm going to be getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work on time, but
Walker 499, dark rooms available.
Ascend to Walker 499.
Walker 499, start the Odell 3, Odell 7 arrival, runway 16 left. When ready, maintain flight level 130.
Odell 716 left and maintain 130, Walker 499.
Yeah, all day coverage. Sometimes you get those. And I think over Easter there's the Manchester event. Manchester. Which I do think I'll be going to.
491 decent 9000 QNH 102.
Maybe I got up at 6 in the morning for the Formula 1 Grand Prix. Alright, yeah, that's fair enough.
9000 QNH 1023, Qantas 491.
Rex 549, contact approach 132.0. See ya.
132.0, Rex 549, bye.
ETA for landing. We're afraid of, so nobody cares about being on time or not. I might actually give us a runway. So we're going to be given the Lizzie 8 arrival for runway 16.
Melbourne Centre just 512,
that one.
49 miles from top of the set.
I'm going to take the Yankee inbound.
Rex, Jetstar 512,
discontinuities.
arrival, runway 16
Looks
right,
good to me.
ready, descend flight level 240.
So it's 22 minutes past the hour, so we must be like nearly 50 minutes away.
Flight level 240.
I have half a mind to speed up.
Jetstar 512, contact me 129 a decimal 8.
29 a decimal 8 for Jetstar 512.
Melbourne Centre Rex 3579 request.
Yay! We sped up. We're going to burn 800 kilograms worth of fuel extra, and we got 1 minute out of it.
3539, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Rex 3579.
Yeah, I'm getting up for your case, getting up late, staying up late for the FNO. I just get up, reasonable hour on a Saturday morning. It starts at like 9 o'clock in the morning. here in Melbourne, it's 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning.
Melbourne Centre just 512 with you.
Jetstar 512.
777 Bob suggesting a VNAV descent profile. Yeah, we could do 310, I suppose. Let's do 0.84/310.
Jetstar 675, contact approach 124.4.
They'll probably give us another minute and cost another £100 of fuel. Exactly. exactly 1 minute extra. And yeah, 100 kilogram of fuel. Oh, that's actually pounds, isn't it? 100 pound of fuel. So we're going speed demon speed now. We're going to be 2 minutes early. Woohoo! Throwing away nearly 1,000 pound of fuel to do it. Ah.
Melbourne City today, velocity 874.
So auto brake 2 for the arrival. It's going to be flaps 30.
74, g'day, climb level 380.
How much fuel do we get on arrival? 31.9. We've got 40. So it's going to be 10.
Rex 3539, clear to leave control area, descending.
Let's call it 9.
No reported Wi-Fi traffic.
530.
Clear to leave control area, descending, no reported traffic, Rex. 3579, thanks.
And speedbird 1174 is back.
8.
Speedbird 1174.
So yeah, flaps 30, speed 144 on the approach. It's not too windy in Melbourne at the moment. Wind is at 5 knots, so let's keep it +5.
Wind ready 9000 and 1018 for Sydney, Walker 499.
Can't see much down there, it's all covered in cloud.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, Toll Express 66, IFRBA, 146 on the ground into Melbourne, West 0.
So we should be shut down at the gate at about 9:30 PM here in Melbourne.
Toll Express 66,
Of course, I've got an offset, so it's daytime instead of nighttime. Just like flying around in the daytime better.
Toll Express 66, you're cleared.
I would have called ourselves rather low than high. We're at flight level 280.
Runway 23, Bendo 2 departure. Squawk 3126, departure this frequency.
28,000 feet. There's a top of the set there at about 100 miles out.
6,000, runway 23, Bendo 2 departure. Climb, correction, squawk 3126, then departure this frequency, pilot 66.
Toll Express 66, thanks, taxi and discretion report ready for
the low altitude of the cruise today is because of the turbulent air above us. And also that 150 knot headwind. So even though this isn't the best, we're still 100 knot headwind. If you go further higher than this, it's 150 knots.
246, contact me 123.8175.
Is that for this bed?
Negative. Charlie Kilo Sierra 246.
Well, this is the PMDG 777. Essentially, as long as you've got your forecast in for the weather, and we do, it's fine. So there's the forecast.
841, contact me 129.
We picked that up off the flight plan itself, which was SimBrief. We could manually chuck it in, that's really annoying.
Contact 41 Melbourne Centre.
Contact 41.
Contact 41, contact me 129.8.
Yeah, it's this set of details here. So flight level 350 shows that 248, blah blah blah.
Good day, contact 41, flight level 370.
So I've got the wind forecast in.
41 stars, River 3,
current and valid.
Arrival, runway 16 right, when ready, descend flight level 240.
Trans level,
River
you're
3,
right.
runway 16 right,
Thanks
and flight level 240 when ready, contact 41.
$110. Thanks for noticing.
491, contact approach 132.80. See ya.
The FMS manages LNAV and VNAV, so that's descent profile and it's left and right. For the landing, of course, you need to lock onto an ILS or land it manually. In this case, I will be landing it manually because it'll be boring otherwise.
Approach 132.0, cross 41.
India November Golf descend 9000.
But yeah, to insert your landing into Melbourne,
Descend
of
down to
course we
9000
do
India November
the
Golf.
arrival for Melbourne page. And I've selected it already, ILS runway 16. There we go. Number sets, coming 246.
246, contact me 123.475.
12375, Connie 246. Number Connie 246 with 123.75.
QNH 1018. Jetstar 512, descend 10,000, QNH 1018.
10,000, QNH 1018, Jetstar 512.
Good thing with the 777 is it will tune the ILS on its own with the FMS. So you don't need to go bouncing around the radios or anything like that. If you did need to insert a ILS frequency manually for whatever reason, you'd have to do it off this FMS page. But that shouldn't be necessary today, we'll just let the FMS do its thing.
139.8, Jetstar 522. Hello, Jetstar 522, maintaining flight level 4.
Jetstar 522, Centre Stars, the Rivet 3 arrival. Runway 16 right, when ready, descend to flight level 240.
Rivet 3 arrival for runway 16 right, stand by, ready down to flight level 240, Jetstar 522.
Good looking plane. Only 34 minutes into the flight so far.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 580 for flight level 370.
Qantas 584, g'day, squawk 3127.
Squawk 3127, Qantas 584.
Qantas 584, you're identified, cleared to Adelaide, flight planned route, start the RICAB 8 Alpha arrival, runway 23, when ready descend flight level 250.
Let's do some extensions to the runway there.
Flight planned route, RICAB 8 Alpha arrival, runway 23, when ready descend flight level 250, Qantas 584.
Just because I can.
Walker 499, contact Sydney approach 124.4.
That's something you can't do on air, that bus.
Sydney approach 124.4, Walker 499.
Qantas 841, descend 10,000, QNH 1018.
Send 10,000, Qantas 841.
Okay, let's run the briefing.
Velocity 87.
We're on the Lizzie 8 Alpha arrival, runway 16, belts are at 185 knots, and then straight down that ILS, runway 16.
Velocity 352, contact me 123.75.
Minimum 640 feet, missed approach procedure is straight ahead to 4,000 feet. So we do land. Looking to get off on the high speed.
2 stars, the RV6 Alpha arrival, runway 16.
High speed is that one there on Golf. If we miss it, we can take Juliet. We might even just take Juliet for the heck of it. It's actually easier. So I'll miss the high speed deliberately and then go on up to the Juliet taxiway, and our entrance is the southern freight apron here. Looking at the parking bays.
Jetstar 512, contact Sydney approach 124.4. See ya.
24.4 for Jetstar 512, have a good evening.
Cool, parking bays. Coming off Juliet, down the bottom. Slight left hand turn, then right hand turn immediately, and we'll pop into, I think it's Hotel 2. Leave 3 open for the 74s. Orbx don't? Yeah, you're right about that. I think Orbx just have it reversed, don't they? They have like Hotel 1 on that section, Hotel 3 over here. It's just like backwards. Yeah, whatever. We'll take Hotel 3 then. Parking is south 1-3. Yeah, that sounds about... sounds right. I know which one we're going for. Freight south 1. Freight south 3. You can see some nice breaks in the cloud down there.
Seabird 1174, contact me 129.8, expect star.
Seabird 1174.
Seabird 1174, stars Rivet 3 arrival, runway 16 right, when ready descend flight level 240.
Rivet 316 right, when ready down to
What's the issue with the cans? I must admit I haven't been to Cairns since about 2015, but what's the things that have happened to Cairns? Alice, of course, has had an entirely new part of the airport expanded on, but we've got a new Brisbane, which is actually quite nice.
India November Golf, contact Melbourne approach 132.0. See ya.
We're nearly Canberra.
Over approach 132.0, India November Golf. See ya.
Canberra bears no resemblance to the real world Canberra nowadays, other than the runway layout. But yeah, there's new taxiways, there's an entire new terminal building with like 14 gates on it instead of the way they did it back in 2008 or what it was.
Course 584, descend 9000 to QNH 1022.
Dynamic lights, yes, you're right about that.
Descend 9000.
So essentially the layout hasn't changed at all, but it'd be nice to have some new bells and whistles. Fair enough. Moving jetways, we can fix that ourselves with, you know, GSX.
CKS 246 Melbourne.
But yeah, Canberra just bears no resemblance to the real one anymore. Ah. Got any 246, go.
246, do you hear me?
Yep, I'm just chatting to my stream, sorry. Distracted.
That's right. 246 stars, Lizzie 8 Alpha arrival, runway 27. When ready, descend flight level 250.
Cleared Lizzie 8 arrival, runway 27. When ready down to flight level 250, Connie 246. 250 set, and they've given us a different runway. That's slightly annoying. Okay, let's redo the briefing. At least it's the same chart. Lizzie, direct to mate below 9,000 and 230 knots. Visas at 85. So it's a Lizzie mate visas runway 27. Which means it's time to delete that fix. Okay.
Contact 41, contact any approach 124.4, see ya.
24.4, thanks for the service, contact 41.
I might actually ask for a different runway. Melbourne Centre, Connie 246, requesting runway 16 if it's available.
246, red cleared Lizzie 8 Alpha arrival, runway 16.
Include Lizzie at arrival, runway 16, Connie 246. There we go. I'm happier with 16, even with the 5 knot crosswind, nobody cares. That means we don't have to taxi as far. I was just thinking about when we vacate on runway 27, which will need a lot of braking power to do because it's a short runway. Then we'd have to taxi across Mike and Echo and all the way down Alpha to Juliet. Yeah, no, let's not do that. It'll take an extra 10 minutes.
Melbourne Centre.
Much nicer just vacate onto Juliet and there we are. Done.
Velocity 874, you on 123.75. Velocity 874 starts on Lizzie 8 Alpha arrival, runway 27. When ready, descend flight level 250.
Top descent in 16. It's on that top of descent check. Okay, the recall, check it. Boom. Recall checked and it's clear. Notes, there's none. Auto brake is set for 2. Landing data VRAF has been set. We're going to be approaching at 144. Minimums have been set. It is 640 and approach briefing completed. And for descent check is complete.
522, descend 10,000, QNH 1018.
10,000, QNH 1018, check by 5.
No. The trip fuel and the block fuel are two different things. That's why they call different things. The block fuel is how much fuel you have at the point where your pushback starts from the block. And the trip fuel is how much fuel you use during the trip. Taxi, takeoff, cruise, landing. It doesn't include any reserves or, you know, free fuel extra. Simply what you're expecting to use for the entire flight, plus taxi. So if you were, to instance, mix up trip fuel and block fuel, and you loaded the trip fuel, you'd land on the runway, and you'd have about 10 minutes before your engine shut down from lack of fuel. Which might get you the game, or might not.
Today, enter 541, with you at flight level 280. Enter 541, g'day, climb flight level 300. Climb 300, enter 541.
And we're going to descend.
Star 522, contact any approach 124.
So there's the block fuel. That's what you should have before your engines start. And there's a minimum takeoff fuel. So if you have less than that on board at the runway, go back to the gate, basically. That's what that means. That said, that fuel there is a little bit adjustable because you've got this contingency fuel of 5.8 plus your final reserve and any holding that you've added into your extra there. So the minimum takeoff fuel includes your holding fuel. So if you don't mind, you know, digging into your holding fuel, but, you know, understand that you can't use it as holding thereon. So if you're thinking, yeah, we can hold for 45 minutes at Sydney. Well, once you start eating into that, no, you can't. So the suggestion there would be to start timing as you start eating into that reserve fuel and leave it timed. That's like, if you take off 5 minutes after you've hit your minimum takeoff fuel, lose 5 minutes from your holding.
1023.
Is that for us?
Kalitta 246 Melbourne Centre.
Kalitta 246.
Kalitta 246 descend 9000 QNH 1023.
Then 9000 QNH 1023, Kalitta 246. So in your particular flight plan that you've just sent me there, we have a block fuel of 75,391. I'm guessing that's in either pounds or kilograms, don't know. Let's call it kilograms because it's easier to say. So block fuel of 75.4 tons basically. The takeoff fuel, you need to have 74.8 on board to take off. And you're going to use 500 kilograms to taxi for 20 minutes. So if your taxi takes longer than 20 minutes, you're going to start eating into your reserve fuels. And the trip fuel is how much the aircraft will use for this. So taxiing for 20 minutes, flying for 13 hours,
352 descend 9000
and it's ultimate.
QNH 1023.
There's a 9000 QNH 1023.
Now, as far as I know, trip fuel does include the final reserve, which is at 30-minute, you know, extra. But it doesn't necessarily, you know, have holding there. Actually, it's not the final reserve. It's the contingency fuel is added to the trip fuel, but not all the extra reserves. Yeah, it's basically just taxi time, takeoff, flying, landing. So if you took off with your actual trip fuel, you will run out of fuel at some point before you get to the gate. Might happen as you actually put the parking brake on, but you know, you don't want to be that tight on fuel. I'm going to go into sterile cockpit in just a little while. So if you ask me questions that require long answers like that, I'm not going to say them.
124.4, really nicely done tonight. Thanks, mate.
Thanks.
$20,000 logo is in. If we're a passenger flight, we'd turn on the seatbelt signs now. But we're not, so we're not. boxes and packages. Thank you for flying with DHL as a box. In a few moments we'll be landing in Melbourne, and then you'll be picked up by semi-trailers, taken to random factory warehouses.
Clinic 143 Delta, go ahead departure. Clinic 143 Delta, you're identified. Cleared Adelaide flight plane route. Maintain climb 9000. QNH 1022. Qantas 584 descend 3000 from Gully, cleared island approach 23.
Descend 3000 from Gully, clear the islet approach runway 23, Qantas 584.
We're being cleared down to 9,000 feet with the QNH. QNH is set 1023.
Melbourne ground or approach. Notify receipt of information Papa.
Papa.
Time check 1108.
Indeed, not listening to the meows tonight.
Melbourne terminal information Papa. Expect ILS approach. Runway 27 for arrivals, 16 for arrivals and departures. Wind 210 degrees, 5 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud view 2,900 feet. Temperature 12. QNH 10.
Clear for takeoff.
Meow. Clear for takeoff from Chris. Melbourne Centre Rex 3579 on the ground at Wynyard, cancel salvage.
Wynyard?
3579 salvage terminated.
Nice one, 777. Terrain.
Kalitta Air 246, contact approach 132.0, see ya.
132.0, Contact 246. Melbourne approach, Connie 246, information Papa, descending 9,000, passing 10,000.
Connie 246, Melbourne approach, g'day, runway 16, expect ILS approach, descend by star 6000.
Runway 16 and descend by star 6000, Connie 246.
Carry 8000, contact Melbourne Centre 123, decimal 75, good night.
Lights are on. Sterile cockpit.
Jetstar 502, likewise, contact Melbourne Centre 123, decimal 75, good night.
12375, Jetstar 502.
Qatari 8000, Melbourne departures.
Sorry about that, I jumped over. Over to Centre on 12375, Qatari 8000.
A ding has happened on the supernumerary signs. Just means you're at 10,000 feet. Get my seat into position. Good speeds intervening. 777 seem to lag a little bit in the speed department at times. Like, yeah, I'm sitting here at idle, I'm quite happy to hear. You're below your speed target. Whatever. Indeed, acting a little bit like the bus. Indeed, PMDG's busy with the other simulator at the moment, I do believe. Getting a little bit of convective turbulence, I feel.
Connie 246, descend by star 4000.
Descend by star 4000, Connie 246.
Approach, good evening, velocity 352, with you 140, descending 9 down.
Velocity 352, Melbourne approach, g'day, runway 16, expect ILS approach, descend by star 6000.
Runway 16, expect ILS approach, descend by the start of 6000, velocity 352.
Two weeks, I reckon? Uh-oh. Yeah. That was close one. That's just P3D complaining about Microsoft Flight Simulator. See? Don't hurt its feelings.
Romeo Hotel Delta, contact Melbourne Centre 123.75. Good night.
Melbourne Centre 123.75. Thanks, Crazy. Romeo Hotel Delta. Good day.
Connie 246 from Delta, cleared ILS 16 approach. Maintain at least 220 knots until final.
220 knots till final. Cleared ILS runway 16. Connie 246. Going to go to manual control of the speed. I do have LRM loaded. Hopefully that actually works today. Okay, speed coming back to 230, and I'll deploy flaps. Flaps 1. Speed check.
Velocity 352, sequencing, reduce your speed now not above 210 knots indicated, 210, and descend 5,000.
Your speed not above 210 knots or descend 5,000. Velocity 352.
Pressure rate is set. Altimeter is set. Just waiting on the landing checklist now. $4,000 is set for the GA. Localizer glide slope. Speed 220. Landing it down.
Connie 246, contact tower 120.5. Good night.
120.5, Connie 246.
Over Whiskey Romeo Quebec here.
Whiskey Romeo Quebec, is it okay if I make you to a flight of 2, so you'll be the in charge of comms?
Flaps 5, speed
Whiskey
check,
Romeo
5.
Foxtrot. We'll be squawking 1200. I'll get you two to take off at the same time.
Works for me.
Whiskey Romeo Foxtrot, does that work for you?
Flap 5 set, we'll take flaps 20.
Whiskey, correction, Whiskey Romeo Foxtrot A firm, so your squawk will be 1200, expect runway 16, not above 1000. Whiskey Romeo Quebec and Whiskey Romeo Foxtrot will now be Whiskey Romeo Quebec flight of 2, and all ATC will go through Whiskey Romeo Quebec.
Melbourne Tower, Connie 246, establish runway 16.
Connie 246, Melbourne Tower, g'day, winds 210 degrees 5 knots, runway 16, you're clear to land.
Runway 16, clear to land, Connie 246. That's 5 miles out. Type
Somebody has a hot mic. Sunset 424, were you ready to taxi?
Absolutely, speed 160.
Sunset 424. Sunset 424, sorry if I missed your call before. Taxi Golf Alpha Cross 27 Charlie holding point runway 16.
And the VRAF speed. It's 149.
Golf Alpha Cross runway 27, Charlie holding point runway 16.
Other mark, my aircraft.
Hotel Yankee Alpha requesting pushback approval by Foxtrot 13.
Hotel Yankee Alpha, caution the ANZ A321 behind you.
Do we have anybody wanting to guess the number of touchdown?
Pushback approved, Hotel Yankee Alpha.
1000.
Any touchdown rate guesses on the bingo today?
Number Tower, Whiskey Romeo Quebec, flight of 2, request station calling, say call sign. Whiskey Romeo Quebec, flight of 2.
777, Bob reckons it's 777.
Whiskey Romeo Quebec,
I'm going to go for 200.
Whiskey Hold Short of Alpha. Whiskey Hold Short of Alpha, Whiskey Romeo Quebec.
This is a 200 LR after all. So look for a 220. Miguel for a 221. Funny.
Foxtrot Romeo 11, Squawk Mode Charlie.
Plus 200. Oh, that's even better.
Velocity 352, Melbourne Tower, good day. Continue approach, number 2. Continue approach, block it.
Dot low.
Okay.
Correcting. Continue.
Foxtrot Romeo 11, turn your transponder to on.
100.
What?
50. 30.
Can't give you a taxi clearance until I know exactly where you are.
What did you say about that?
Can't quite see it right now. 130, no, 174. 74.
feet remaining.
Qantas 822 yacht frequency.
Currently outstand E10, aircraft type Airbus A320 Neo, requesting IFR clearance to Sydney, please.
Station calling for clearance, take call sign.
Okay, airborne time was 1 hour 10.
Velocity 352, winds 210 degrees, 5 knots, runway 16, clear land.
Clear to land, velocity 352.
And station calling for clearance, say call sign.
Here we are, 174 on the touchdown there.
Connie 246, welcome to Melbourne, did you have a base?
246, straight into Bay 8, Hotel 3.
Connie 246, straight ahead, Juliet to the bay.
Jet for the Bay, going 246.
Melbourne Tower, this KLM 96, can you confirm with a radio check, please?
KLM 96, read you 5 by highs.
I think we'll go with Menzies. Get to Mikael. Good to see you around.
For IFR clearance to Sydney, currently at stand E10, aircraft type A320neo.
KLM 96, standby 1 for
Now when we
clearance,
go to the live action role playing game at Sword Quest,
Whiskey Romeo,
we
Quebec,
use
flight of 2, taxi
minted
Alpha,
coins,
give way to the 777,
coppers,
crossing
silvers
at
and gold
Juliet,
ones.
taxi to the Echo, holding point runway 16.
Proper currency, 12s.
Alpha,
12s and 40s.
Sort of question. Alpha, give way to the traffic and holding point runway 16. Whiskey Romeo,
I do believe
Quebec,
it's 40 coppers
Whiskey
to a
Romeo,
silver
Quebec, Echo, holding point
and
runway
12
16.
silvers to a gold, or something like that.
Echo, holding point runway 16, Whiskey Romeo, Quebec.
And Foxtrot Romeo 11, I see you now. I'll give you clearance in a minute.
Roger, thanks.
And if you starting up, strobe is off.
It's at 424 is ready, short of Charlie. It's at 424 behind the arriving velocity, runway 16, line of point behind.
Flying the arriving 737, velocity, line of point behind. It's at 424.
Okay, radars are all off.
Clearance, receive for pass.
We don't always,
Yankee
but
Alpha, can you set Echo?
we have been cooking on site in our camps, so that's been interesting.
Whiskey Romeo, Quebec, flight of 2 on Alpha, hold short of Golf.
So if you can make it yourself
On Alpha, hold short of Golf.
at a campsite,
Quebec,
you can eat it.
Hotel Yankee Alpha, Golf, Alpha Echo, holding point runway 16. There'll be a couple of Cessnas to your left on Alpha, but they'll give way.
Golf Alpha Echo, hold short 16, and copy the traffic, Yankee Alpha.
And velocity 352, we're vacating by Golf.
Velocity 352, welcome to Melbourne on Golf, hold short of Alpha, please.
Hold short Alpha, velocity 352.
And at 424, winds are 210 degrees at 5 knots, runway 16, you're clear for takeoff.
16 clear for takeoff, and it's 424.
Foxtrot Romeo 11, to your right, there are a couple of light aircraft, do you see them?
Looking right now.
Foxtrot Romeo 11, they should be at your 4 o'clock.
Yeah, Roger, I have them visible.
Foxtrot Romeo 11, fantastic, follow them.
Black break is set.
Alpha, hold short of Golf for now.
Roger.
And shutting it down, just checking it first. Yep, APU's on the bus. There's shutdown, parking brake is set, fuel pumps and hydraulics. Shutdown checklist is complete. Nice. Any hookups? And we can, before we drop the ADRU, I'm just going to send our ACARS downlink, because once we disconnect the ADRS, that's not going to be a thing. Okay, IO status. Data link. Left hand seat was the landing pilot. Block time 1 hour 25, and that's good to go. We'll shut that down. And secure, ADRU is off, packs are off, and emergency lights once we have some stuff attached to us. Disarm doors. Emergency lights are off. And there's our secure checklist is complete. Go ahead and reset all the checklists. Done. Clock over there, 1 hour 21 minutes. Hi there, Bread Live. We've just arrived into Melbourne. And tomorrow morning I'll be getting up at the bright and shiny hour of 6 AM in the dark and heading off to work. So I'm pretty keen to get off to bed. Looking at this week, it is of course Easter coming up on Friday, so I might be able to do the next leg of Round Australia, for all I know. Yeah, I think the next leg was meant to be into Coober Pedy, wasn't it? Yeah. So I might do that on Friday. And of course on Saturday we have FNO. I believe they've got Chicago and Washington going. So I'm definitely into that. And next week's milk run, we have a standing request to do a -8 flight. And I'll probably fly Melbourne to Canberra and then on to Sydney from that. A good old multi-leg. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed the flight in the Boeing 777. It was good to take the larger aircraft out for a nice spin. And we'll be taking the -8 out next week. Till then though, I have been Miss Labiator. And I'll see you guys next time we do decide to fly. Or possibly playing a trumpet tomorrow sometime. It's probably going to happen. Anyhow, bye for now.